Hello, this is Wes Hickey, Dean of the College of Education and Psychology at the University of Texas at Tyler. And in COVID-19, there are a couple of things that we have found out. When it comes to virtual learning, there are some kids that are left out. And so we want to be aware of this, because when we talk about the idea of compassion, we want to make sure we understand where our kids are coming from and try to have compassion in a lot of ways. And it's really kind of came to light recently when a couple of students were just sitting down outside of a Taco Bell and trying to use their Wi-Fi to be able to log in and do their homework. And police were called, and it got to be a big deal. But it was simply that a couple of girls that did not have Wi-Fi at home were trying to find a way to actually get things done. So that is one of the big areas that leaves a lot of kids out in these situations. There's a lack of reliable internet. And a lot of us are trying to do anything that we can to try to make that better, creating hot spots in a lot of areas, pulling out buses that will have it so that kids can get around there and use it. But we need to find ways to be creative to make sure our students have access so that they can do their work. Another thing that is oftentimes difficult is the sharing of computers at home. And so I know we're handing out computers within our schools to try to make sure everybody has it, but a lot of people, a lot of schools can only give like one laptop per family, and they've got to find ways to share. And so just be aware that as we teach these students, that oftentimes they are sharing a computer with their siblings, and just need to know that there's going to be problems sometimes with that. And then certainly a big area is lack of supervision, is that when the pandemic hit, students went home, and I know in a lot of places many of these students did not even touch base at that point. We had the idea thousands of Houston area students lose contact, but I've talked to a lot of school districts that say to, even now, they don't know where, several hundred of their students have gone. And so whether have moved to a different school, whether they've decided to homeschool, or whether they've just kind of fallen off the map. And so we need to find those students, but we also need to understand that find ways to help them in regard to getting their schoolwork done, even if the supervision at home is not what it should be. And here at UT Tyler, let us know what we can do. And remember to inspire and educate, be an architect of human potential.